In this video, I thought I would pit a dictatorial against a Imperial government type, and there's been a few minor cosmetic changes. Commonwealth of Man I recreated from scratch because no matter what I did, even if I changed the origin to prosperous unification, I kept getting the UNE generated, and sometimes I get another Commonwealth of Man also. And so there's a slight change in the flag, but all of this has remained the same. There's still distinguished admiralty, still have nationalistic zeal, xenophobe, fanatic militarist, adaptive, nomadic, and wasteful. And they now have prosperous unification as their origin. For the Tyznn Empire, it's an exact copy. The only change I made was in the flag color, because when I went to the map, both empires were red, and I thought that would cause some confusion in the video. So the Tyznn Empire is a police state. They're imperial, of course. They're a police state. They have slaver guilds. They're authoritarian. They're fanatic militarist. They're strong. They're resilient. They're rapid breeders. They're decadent, and they're quarrelsome. And of course, they're reptilian versus humanoid. And their origin is prosperous unification also. So go to the game settings, tiny stars, elliptical. Someday I need to change that to something else. Difficulty is Grand Admiral, and AI aggressiveness is high. So with that, I'm going to click play and start the game. Here are the starting positions for the two empires. Tyznn Empire is here, Commonwealth of Man is here. So I'm going to drop in and take a look at the status of the ships before I start the game. I'm pretty sure they'll be the same, but might as well touch base on that. So here's the corvettes for the Tyznn Empire. 2 small mass drivers, nuclear missiles, 2 shields, 1 armor, nothing in auxiliary slots. So that's pretty much the standard start for all the empires. I'll double check the Commonwealth of Man just to be sure. Here's the Commonwealth of Man's ships. 2 small mass drivers, nuclear missiles, 2 shields and an armor, nothing in auxiliary slots. So perfectly even start when it comes to ships. It's been 20 years of game time, and I always like to drop in on the empires and see how they're doing. Right now it looks like Commonwealth of Man's got a slight military advantage over the Tyznn Empire, but not that much really, a little ahead in the score. So I think I'll drop in on the empires themselves and see what's going on. I think I'll start with the Tyznn Empire, and I want to see what kind of traditions they've adopted first. So they've adopted discovery. And they've only adopted 1, discovery. As for their ascension perk, it's nihilistic acquisition. Their economy looks relatively good, relatively strong. They're ready to adopt another tradition. Take a look at their ships. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships. 4 fleets. Looks like they're all corvettes. And they haven't changed anything with their corvette layout. Now switch over to Commonwealth of Man. His economy looks pretty good. They've got problems with one of their planets showing low stability, down to 0%. So that could be trouble for them. Where are they located at? So that's Wincest. You might see an independent empire crop up there or something if they revolt. Take a look at their traditions. They've adopted supremacy and expansion. And for their ascension perk, they've taken executive vigor. Take a quick look at their ships. They've got 2 fleets, and they've got destroyers. So for the destroyers, they've got 1 medium coil gun, 3 small coil guns, 1 missile, and they're evenly split between shields and armor. So it looks like they're going for kinetic weapons again, kinetic energy. As for their corvettes, They have left those alone. They haven't touched those. It's been 40 years of game time now, so I thought I'd pause and take a look at the relations between these two, see if they're ready to go to war yet or anything like that. So I will check this from the Commonwealth of Man's viewpoint. Let's see, contacts, minus 341, so they're pretty bad relationships, tense, so they could be close to going to war at any time now. Ship fleet layouts, it looks like they're not moving anything into position yet. As for the Tyznn Empire, it looks like they're more in a position to start a war if they want to, so I don't know if that's any indicator that it would be the Tyznn Empire. Maybe they are not more powerful than the Commonwealth of Man right now, but overall these two guys are pretty even. So I think with that being said, I'll go back to the time-lapse video. "45 years into the game, and the Commonwealth of Man has declared war on the Tyznn Empire. They outnumber them 2-1 militarily, so it's not a surprise. I think I'll drop in and take a look at the war goals and fleet positions. Sign into the Tyznn Empire, and the war has just started, so there's no war fatigue yet. For the war goals, so the war goals is a Tyznn War of Humiliation, so doesn't look like they're going out to destroy them. They're just going to humiliate them, maybe knock off their leader or something like that. So, as for the fleets, let's take a look at the Tyznn Empire's fleets. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fleets. One of them is engaged in combat. A cruiser by itself. Let's take a look at the cruiser. So the cruiser has got 2 Class 4 laser X-ray lasers and 2 Class 2 medium plasma accelerators. They're Class 4 shields and Class 4 armor. Corvettes, 3 nuclear missiles, 2 armor and 1 shield. Destroyers, 1 point defense, 2 small railguns, 2 nuclear missiles, and they're evenly split between shields and armor. As for the Commonwealth of Man, there's how their fleets are laid out. They're way far away from the battlefront, so I don't expect them to do anything too quickly. Take a look at their fleets, and they're moving. Yeah, they're moving down to the battlefront. This has got destroyers. They've got a medium cutting laser, 3 small energy siphons, and a small cutting laser. They're split between shields and armor, and they've got an afterburner. For the corvettes, 2 small red lasers, a nuclear missile, 2 armor and 1 shield. So they went a little differently on their destroyers. Corvettes, 2 red laser, a nuclear missile, 2 armor and a shield. And the Commonwealth of Man now has 3 traditions: supremacy, expansion, and prosperity. And they've still got executive vigor, of course, and they've added technological ascendancy as their ascension perk. I'll drop into the Tyznn Empire real quick and take a look at their ascension perks and traditions. They've still got discovery, and now they've got subterfuge. They've still got nihilistic acquisition. Nothing new there. So, well, the war is over already, and I can't really tell who won. I didn't see any shifts in the borders, but I would assume, based on the military strength, that the Commonwealth of Man won. Well, the Commonwealth of Man has once again declared war on the Tyznn Empire, and they've got almost a 3-1 numerical superiority when it comes to military might. So I think the handwriting's on the wall for this, but we'll see how this war goes. I'm going to drop in and take a look at their war goals real quick. And this time, if the Commonwealth of Man wins, they're going to subjugate the Tyznn Empire. So this might be the last war of the game. Okay, this war is now over, and I didn't see any shift in the borders again, so I think I'll take a look and see if the Tyznn Empire has been vassalized by the Commonwealth of Man. Go ahead and take a look at their contacts. And sure enough, they are now vassal to the Commonwealth of Man, so I would say this video is a wrap, because they have been defeated, and the Commonwealth of Man reigns supreme once again. They seem to be almost unbeatable in 1-1 matchups. So until next time, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I'll see you later. Bye.